Hi, I'm Doug Jones with Doug Knows Real Estate. I've been a realtor for a long time, and every time I list a house, I'll say 95% of the time, we get a property inspection and a termite report up front. The reason's real simple, because the seller needs to know exactly the condition of the house, so later on, the buyer can't try to renegotiate. So you want the buyer to see these things immediately. But you also need the house in lendable condition, even if it's a refinance. Many times, I say many times because I've been doing this a long time, I've had people call me, they want to do a refinance, and I go to the house and I realize I can't do a refinance. The house is in too bad a condition. It's in too bad a condition. So what we do, a lot of times we work with, I have my own people I recommend, but they can use anybody they want, to do some repairs before we can even get a refinance loan on that house. Here are some of the common things that I've run into. Well, the first is health and safety issue. Anything that's a health and safety issue has to be repaired. That could be a broken window, that could be broken water pipes, that could be broken toilets. It could be anything like that. But one of the first things that I'm pointing here, but I'm not going to point where I want. The first thing that appraisers look at, they want to make sure the smoke detectors are in the house and the carbon monoxide detectors are in the house, and they want to, in California, make sure that the water heater is strapped 2 times. Okay, those are requirements. Some of the other things I've seen happen, broken windows, you got to get those fixed. Mold. I had a person call me a couple of weeks ago, and they sent me an old appraisal, and we can look at it and we say, well, that probably is mold. May or may not be, but it's got to be cured. It's got to be cured. The roof. A lot of times I've seen houses where the roof is at the end of its life, and either they can get the loan approved with a condition of getting the roof repaired. The lender will make that a hold of escrow condition. A pool. 2 times in my career, I've gone out to a house with a pool, and the pool is completely empty. Completely empty. One time, because of the pressure of the water hose, the pool had popped up about this much. So the pool's got to be filled with water or filled with dirt and landscaped over. And we've had people do that. Paint. If paint's chipping really, really bad, the lender's they're gonna note that, and they're not gonna really want to lend on that house. Wood rot can be a problem. Toilets. I've been in houses when people call me for refinance, and I had a feeling that I need to go see it, and the toilet was sitting in the hallway. You can't do that. The toilet's got to be in place. I even had a fellow call me, and he was a builder, and he knew this. He wanted me to come see his house, and can he get a loan on it? And he had torn half the side of the house down, just torn it off. He was in repair. Well, we got to wait till it's completely repaired. Okay. The hot water heater I talked about, smoke detectors, carbon monoxide, roof, paint, pool, the fence. We had a FHA loan one time where we were the buyer, and the lender required that the fence be painted. But not only painted, this darn FHA lender or appraiser came out, the painter was on the 3rd coat, and he asked, are you finished? He said, oh, I'm on the 3rd coat. The appraiser wrote down it wasn't finished and made him pay more money to go see it again. So the point is, if you're doing a refinance, you may want to look at your house, and you may want to make sure you get it in order, because lenders will turn down houses based on the condition, and they will call for repairs. So in purchases, it's 100% certain they'll do that. But in refinances, it's also a consideration. So be aware of that. I'm Doug Jones with Doug Knows Real Estate.